What's up, y'all? It's popping in Steve. About to react to this lovely TV. It's titled Katt Williams Blast Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and Ricky Smiley for conspiring against him. He also has something to say about Kevin Hart, too. I saw that clip earlier. Listen, everybody has been talking about this. I don't know all of the details of what he said, but apparently he was coming for a lot of people, like a lot. So, yeah, let's see what he had to say. Let's watch.
Hey Tea Sippers, I hope you guys are doing good. Happy New Year. I can't believe it's already the 3rd of January. Shout out to everybody who came to the Twin Cities this past weekend for my New Year's Eve gala. I had such a good time. It's like this whole weekend was such a whirlwind.
That's cute.
I will definitely do a live stream probably at the end of this week. I'm still recovering. Like, my voice has been gone for the past 2 days. I'm exhausted low-key, but you know, the news does not stop. So I want to come out here and talk about the Katt Williams situation. If you guys do not know, Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay. And I really like Club Shay Shay. I watch it all the time. And once again, Katt Williams is keeping it real. Katt Williams is literally, like I told you guys, 2024 is going to be the age of Aquarius. A lot of companies, a lot of people are going to be exposed. This is the year of truth. Katt Williams may be a little man, but he does not suffer from little man syndrome because he's definitely standing on business, okay? Katt Williams is not playing. He's going in on Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley. He woke up this new year and he chose violence.
I choose violence.
And, you know, he even said in this conversation with Shannon Sharp, and people who are liars will be exposed for lying and trying to write him out of history. This was a very, very interesting interview. And one of the things that bothered Katt Williams is that he accused Cedric the Entertainer of stealing his joke. Back in 1998, and I remember this because this was like back in high school, back in the day on BT Comic View, he used to go by Cat in the Hat. And he was kind of like a pimp. And I remember watching this on television back in the day where he was basically, you know, trying to parallel park this huge Cadillac. And it was a really, really funny skit. And then I remember a few years later when the Kings of Comedy, we went to go watch it at the theater back in like 2002.
Wait, Katt
did a similar joke, but he did it about a spaceship. And so Cedric is trying to act like, oh, that's not what happened. This is his joke. And Katt Williams is calling him out about it. So I want you guys to go ahead and watch this clip really quick.
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know. Right. The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice. Right. It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke. Okay. 1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy.
Oh, wait. I gotta get the tea.
That you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off.
Wait, what?
As his last joke on the Kings of Comedy.
Your car radio was so loud that you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off. It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-inch convertible.
We grew up driving long cars. We'd drive a space shuttle like it's a 72 deuce and a quarter. Nigga, we get us a cigarette, nigga, we be in a space shuttle, nigga, like it's a 72 deuce, nigga, we get us.
All right, so you guys just saw that clip. So after it went viral, this is what Cedric the Entertainer had to say in the Shade Room. He says, revisionist history. Regardless of whatever Katt's opinion, my career cannot be reduced to one joke. Katt Williams claims is his. I've been in over 40 movies. My specials and my brand speaks volumes for I am. The people I have put on, including Cat in the Hat at the Gibson Amphitheater. Then he says, and all that tough talk is corny as fuck. I'm a grown-ass man, and none of that shit is gonna go like you think. You do you, and I got this over here.
You didn't address shit. You should have just came out and said you was guilty if you was gonna come out and say anything. Because what does this have to do with anything? It was the same joke and you stole it. All right. What?
So that is what he had to say. So on top of that whole back and forth with Cedric the Entertainer, he also went in on Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley as well. So I want you guys to go ahead and check out this clip too.
I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years.
So I'm assuming. Well, I know she just used this still screen because the visual probably got copyrighted. So that's why she's only playing the audio.
Years in Hollywood, you ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike, and Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
He shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let an athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act.
Oh.
He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, this should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he
Sir, no one, why no, he was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and what? Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we talk about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy,
right,
where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are. If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie.
So
that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke. And Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit. And then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask him, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good over KB and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have a range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore. The way I mean, we ain't got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you. The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He already look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting on there. Why I'm not a movie star. What? He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said. He would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies.
All right, so you guys just saw that clip. And
Damn.
honestly, as long as I've been watching Club Shay Shay, I've never seen Shannon Sharp so speechless. Like, it's like he didn't even know what to say at certain parts. He just couldn't do nothing but look down at his cards. Katt Williams came with all the smoke, and he was keeping it real. I got a lot of chills just listening to what he was saying. You can tell, like, people, like I said before, we're in the age of Aquarius, and people are tired of these fake-ass folks, fake industries. Like I've been saying forever, the veil is being lifted. And, you know, the people who spoke the truth are now rising, and they're tired, and they're going to keep speaking their truth. And I love the fact that Katt Williams just kept it real, and he was just basically saying, like, you know, he's been telling the truth for years, and people wanted to dismiss him as crazy and say that he was on drugs and alcohol and everything else. But I remember him talking about those mansion parties. You know, he was one of the first celebrities to talk about that. You know, so it feels good for him to finally be able to speak his truth and get things off his chest. This was an over 2.5-hour interview, and I enjoyed every bit of it. So if you guys haven't watched it, definitely check it out. But Katt Williams did not come to play. So with that being said, T-Sippers, I want...
Oh, yeah, she didn't even play the Kevin Hart clip that I saw earlier. Damn, he was going in, and he did not stutter not once. That's how you know he's speaking truth. And the clip that I saw where Katt was talking about Kevin Hart, that also showed that Kevin Hart responded, and he apparently said something like, oh, he's on drugs, like, he's hating, like, he's angry. Like, he tried to, like, brush it off. And it's like, that's your rebuttal, is that, oh, don't listen to him, he's just crazy. Like, I don't think that's going to fly, because this man is very detailed in everything that he has to say. So it's not giving drugs. It's not giving alcohol. He told Shannon, like, I drank less than you. What you mean? I had a sip. The truth doesn't need motivation from liquor. What you mean? I'm sober. Like, you know, he didn't seem like he was slurring his words and intoxicated. He was very clear in what he had to say. So, very interesting. I might check the interview out. 2.5 hours is a long time, but I could get through it in probably like a week. When I watch long form content, I'll just come back to it, pop in and out. So I might have to watch it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this stuff. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.